All right, this one's for Ozzy Osbourne, Mama, I'm Coming Home, by request. Rest in peace, Ozzy. I saw Ozzy first in 1984. That's how long I've been a fan. So sorry to see him go. Great concert, though. Great way to go out. So here goes the beginning of Mama, I'm Coming Home. Our first little riff, we got 12 on the little string, 12 on the second string. Bend the 11 a little bit to the 9 on the G string there. So, and then we have our first little riff here. We got okay, so what that is 9th fret of the G string, and then the first string, and then the second string open. So we're gonna go 9, open, open, right to the 8 on the G string. So 9, 0, 0, 8, and then we hold that 8 slightly. Then we go open, open, 8, 6. So it's 8, 6, open, open, 4, open, open, 4 again. So. We have 2, open, open, 1, open, open, and that 1 has a little pause on it, it holds longer. So, open, open, 1, big 4, open, open, part of an E chord, 2, open, 1 there. Okay, it kind of ends with a open, open. You don't really have to hit this 2, but know that there's like a little space of a note there before it repeats. So it's like. You don't really need that bass note, but it's kind of like a placeholder, so you know that there is a little time there. You go bang, bang, and then you have time to come back up. So here we go, 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's a great part, and then we're gonna have this new part. We got the A change, I call this. We got. So what we did, and this has been rearranged a little bit because we don't have that A bass string. So we got 2, 2 on the G string, open, open, second to first strings. Hold that slightly, and then open on the second to 2 and 2 going down the strings there. So. And then we're gonna have 2, 2, 2. So that was strings 3 to 4 to 3. First string, hold it a little bit, and then open 2, 2 down the strings again. So the whole A change is. Okay, one more time. 3, 4. Now we're going to an E. So straight up the E one at a time, and then the second string open, 1 on the G, hammer into the 2, open, open, first string second, 2 to 4, open, open, and again I had a little 2 here as a placeholder. You could drop that in there if you want to, but it's like the last 8th note or whatever, that measure. So. Okay, then we're back into this riff. And then we got the A change. Now we have a pre-chorus. This is going to be a C sharp minor, 6, 6, 5, 4. 2 beats to the A, 7, 6, 5, 5. And then we have E sus, which is 2, 2, open, open, to 2, 1, open, open, regular E. Kind of experiment with that a little bit. And then C sharp minor again to A. Then we're going to have a B, 4, 4, 4, 2. 2 and 3 and 4. And then we're back to the verse riff. to the A change. And then we do the verse again. Okay, then it gets heavy, but we have those same chords, C sharp minor to A, and then C sharp minor to A. Now we're gonna have the B, 3 strums, boom, boom. We got a little bass thing there. We got a 4/6, 2, 3, 4, 6, chorus, long A, E. Do that a couple times, back to A. We got an E. This will have that 4/6. Boom, boom, A to B. So that's that 9/8/7/7. So 2 beats each. A to the B. Now we're going E to A. Now we're going A to B. Now we're going C to D. Longer E, and then C to D, and then we got so it's 13 hits on B, so it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4, and then we have this little riff. So we have a G chord, 5/4/3/3. We're doing the outside ones and coming down the strings, first string, second, third. Same thing for A. And now we're into an E chord. We're going to have the outside ones, the second string, and then the whole chord, and then dum dum dum, second, third, and fourth string. So it's like da da dum da da dum. And then we do this 3 times. So last time we'll do it real slow. We have the B chord, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and we're into the solo. We got it. I'm gonna do the solo for you, but we're gonna have the chords right now. We got A. It's like the chorus, those long A to E twice. A to B. Now this time we go C sharp minor, B to A, and then D, and then we got C sharp minor to A, E, C sharp minor A, B this time with the 4/6, boom boom, long A to E. Again, that's like the chorus. A to B, E to A. We're gonna hold that one, kind of an extra couple beats. Now we have a new thing goes. This is like an A sus type of thing. It's like 2 2 2 2 strings 3 to 4, and then little one, second one, big one to third string. So, and then we basically do the same thing here, 4 4 and 2s. But that one we go right down the strings instead of having a bass going up at the end. So now we're going to move into this C thing. So we have second string, and then we go do, 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 and we repeat that. So 1, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 0, 2. And all we do is move that up 2 frets. 3, 4, 0, 4, 3, 0. 3, 4, 0, 4, 3, 4, 0, 4. Now we're going to have E. So it's 2, 1, 2. So G string and back. 2, 1, 2. Second string chord. Then we have. So that would be full speed. Then we have one more time. We'll do it nice and slow. Okay, let me do the C again. D. And then we're into the, like the verse riff, but it's different. And that's the end of the song. So it was 9, and then open, open, first and second strings, straight to the 8, no pausing or anything, no holding any notes. So 9, open, open, 8, open, open, 6, 4, and then 2, open, 1, open. So they only have 1 open string each with them. And then 2, open, open, 1, open, open, 4, and the big string, E chord. So. Okay, I got one more thing for you. I got the solo. So it's builds up on that B. So we have a 9th fret of the G string. We're going to bend the 11 after that. And then we have a little double thing here. We have 2 12s. We're going to bend the 12. You try to keep your pinky where it is, but bend the 12 in the second string away from that one. 12, a couple bends on that. Then we got 12, 10. So that was a hammer-on pull-off, 10, 12, 10 to 9. And then we have this 9, 11, 9, 11. Same thing. And then we have, this time it holds the 9. 11 up and down, pull off, back to 11. We're going to bend this little 14 twice. 12, 14, 12, hammer on pull off. So that was a bend with a pull off and back. And then he goes way up high for this one. We can't really reach it, so we're going to go. So we're going to bend the 7 on the second string. 4, 5, 6, slide the 7 to 9. Bend the 7 on the second string, and then 5, 6 on the G, back to 5. All right, Mama, I'm coming home. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. You gave us a lot of great music. Love you, man. Y'all take care. Talk to you soon.